So, with Denise, so I met her 3 years ago when I was trying to prove myself to myself, work-wise, trying to prove my career self to me. I was in charge of the event and she was there and it all like planets aligned and she was there, and so we go to dinner and I just sort of drop it on her like, hey, I'm HIV positive and I have a son with autism, and I kind of everything that I would just had been holding on for so long, and I just sort of unpacked, or just I didn't even unpack it. I just like dropped it all on her, and she carried it so well and respected me so much and honored my truth, and I felt like she empowered me to stand in my truth, and that I think when you finally do jump, right? When you take that leap and the reaction you get from it is so good, that person's special. And that person, and she showed me that in that moment that she could be trusted. If someone has a problem with me being HIV positive, and I've been positive for 8 years now, right? And I've only been out for a year. So that's 7 years of knowing me, 7 years of working with me, 7 years of loving me, living with me, cherishing me, being there for me. If that ends because I come out as HIV positive, that's your problem, not mine. And so once I realized that, and once Denise helped me realize that, that's when I was able to jump and do that. And now I'm getting these opportunities to go and speak and show people what living with HIV looks like, and contributing to the solutions of helping people living with it, and helping people have less fear about it, and having less fear about being authentic and be themselves, because authenticity is my jam. And when you talk about being HIV positive, you don't really get more authentic than that. I guess just the voice in my head, I think it might have been Denise, like in my head, right? Like the Denise in my head was like, why are you doing this? Like, what is it? You know what I mean? Like making me like actually kind of break it down, like to what? And I was like, you're scared. You're scared. You're scared. And I'm not scared anymore. But it's a willingness every second, every moment to continue to do the work, and the willingness to do the work. And then also just from like the Eñye experience to realize how much of our identity plays a role in all the issues that we're feeling, and how they're significant to us individually because each one of our experiences is different, but it's also very universal, at least to a point of relatability. Like, Brenda may not know exactly what I'm talking about, but she kind of gets it, because in the Puerto Rican way, it's kind of like the Mexican way, you know what I mean? Like,
yes.
Right?
Yes.
And so it's something like that. There's a connectivity more than just like a humane level, right? Because like it doesn't matter, like we're all humans, we all need to eat, we all need to poop, we all need to, we have that level of like basic connectedness, but this is deeper and profound, and it's really about where we come from, right? How we originated, where we come from, and how it's all blended. I just keep thinking of like the conquistador ships going from Cuba all the way over, and like figuring out like this is all connected. There's a lot of pain and a lot of sadness and a lot of trauma and shame from all of that time that connects us all, because that's really how we are connected. Let's keep it real. But from that, we've generationally grown, and we've created beauty, and we've stuck to our guns and kept our traditions and kept who we are. And now we're in a new space of transformation where we're in the U.S. We're children of immigrants, or grandchildren of immigrants, or the great grandchildren of immigrants, or you weren't really an immigrant at all. The border crossed you, like that many people in Texas are, right? Like my husband's family, the border crossed them. So, but all that together, how connected we are, and how we can just be that nest for each other. And how I know I'm going through this whole like, okay, my son's sick, I need to go home. He just threw up all over the table at the restaurant, and I'm just like, but no, I'm okay, because I'm here, and these women get it. There's just like, there's no judgment. There's no, and even if there is like I don't understand that, then that's just what it is. And I don't understand that, and I'm not going to judge you for it. I'm just going to try and empathize. But then it kind of goes back to your willingness to work. I'm probably going all over the place, but that's where I'm at. I'm kind of like swimming in this newfound just reflection, and it's deep reflection, and not just on me, but on our community and our culture, and realizing how united we are, and this is special.
An Eñye ocean, if you will.
An Eñye ocean. We're swimming in it.
We're just really creative.
And so when I met her and latched on for my dear life, and basically just asked her to coach me and help me. I just straight up asked her, I need help, and I need you to help me figure out what's next for me. And she was kind enough to say yes. And the way she's helped me is by making me go inward and being that she's kind of been like the change agent, or that voice in my head that makes me go inside even when I don't want to. But I know from her example that if I choose to do that, then things will be great. You have to be open to being coached in order to move forward. Like, I will be greater because of it. Because she sees these amazing, incredible things in people, I think everywhere, and she brings that out, right? Like, she sees that light in you that you have drowned, whether that's in work or whether that's in excuses or whatever that is. She sees it and she picks at it. Even when you don't want, like, no, that's not what I want you to look at. Look over here. And she's like, no. I'm going to look over here. And we're going to, why does that look, why is this, that? I don't think anyone's ever asked me why as much as Denise. And sometimes it's annoying, but sometimes I'm very grateful for it. And, but it really does feel like a big sister. You know, I've never had a big sister. I'm the oldest girl in my family. I had tias who were great, who were younger, and they were they were like big sisters, but it's just different. You know, it's that big sister that I never really had, who challenges me and makes me know that it's okay. So I'm gonna do this.
Give her 10. I don't have a pen over here.
Here, hold this tire iron.
Hold this. How about this?
I'm gonna hold this so everyone knows that we're in Breckenridge, Colorado.
You're like,
We're here.